Joe Zekas. I'm inside the Francis J. Dews mansion on Wrightwood in Chicago, in a small entry foyer, and about to walk into what was recognized at the time, and has become even more so over time, one of the grandest homes in Chicago. Grand, not necessarily for the size, but for the architectural detailing that went into the home. Every floor has a unique pattern in it, and off to the right as I walk in is the library. Again, the woodwork is distinctive in each of these rooms. The ceilings are distinctive in each of these rooms. Some were disassembled from homes in Europe and reassembled here. You can see the leaded glass up in the walls and the very elaborate and ornate fireplace mantle and the carvings above the fireplace. On the tile at the base of the fireplace in the library is a map of Illinois done in a Germanic color scheme. We're just going to walk around and look because the detailing in this home is just far too elaborate to describe. The home is on the National Register of Historic Places. You can find the filing there. The sales agent, Mary Bennett from Koenig and Strey, also has a very elaborate brochure that goes into great detail on a room-by-room basis about some of the materials that were used in the construction of the home and the history of the home. But it's a visual feast in every direction you look. And I would guess a new owner is going to spend the better part of a year just acquainting himself or herself with some of the detailing in the home. There are sliding pocket doors between the different rooms. We're entering the music room right now, also with the fireplace, also with plaster relief ceilings. The parquet flooring, in this case laid in a herringbone pattern with distinctive borders, differs from room to room. And we're headed towards the grand dining room, which is set up currently to seat a dozen, but can be expanded to seat more. Beautiful paneling, an inset, very elaborate built-in hutch. Another fireplace on this side of the room. Detailing that is awesome and overwhelming, and every aspect of it crafted to the very highest kind of standards. Francis Dews was a wealthy brewer, the son of a wealthy German brewer, and an aficionado of European culture and art. He determined that his home was going to be something special, and it was, and it is. I'm going to take a slightly different path this time and walk into the main hall, which is the formal reception areas that most of the guests would have come into the hall through. Off to the left is a fireplace, a mirror above it, and to the right is a grand staircase with a stained glass window. That's a work of art all on its own up at the top of the stair. The railings, if I recall correctly, were crafted in Europe by artisans and were on display at the 1893 World's Columbian Exposition, which would have been before the completion of the home. the end of the hallway here is an inset with a fountain. And it branches off to the dining room. Very elaborate plasterwork, statuary. Fountain's a working fountain, but is not turned on at the moment. Off the kitchen is a large butler's pantry with high storage for some of the less frequently used china, crystal, whatever. And the kitchen has been just completely updated to work the way someone would want it to work today. High quality appliances, a granite island, granite topped island, but with a base that is reminiscent of the kind of finishes that were consistent with the rest of the home. Beautiful chandeliers in the kitchen. And the kitchen flows into a wet bar area that in turn leads directly into the dining room. For a home this size, it really has a wonderful flow that's easily adaptable for entertaining. Back in the dining room, and again flowing into the music room, because it would have been common for music to be the entertainment at a party in this home back in the day. And then from there into the parlor and out into the library.